Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I am so happy to be with you guys tonight. We are going to have so much fun. So we moved into this new studio, right? And we've been getting the shows out there, and you guys have been watching them. So we've crossed that hump, and we have a whole trio in tonight. Real music, we always have real music, but big music, big originals. They're doing all originals. I'll tell you how this happened. I'm not going to say her name, but you know that girl. She posts videos of bands that play at different places around the state. And she posted this video of this band and didn't say anything, but I go through and I look at all the bands and I check them out because that's what I do. And I text her, who's this band? Who's this band? Who's this band? And she told me, and right away, I knew that this was going to be a 10-star show, okay? So please sit back, relax, have a cocktail or two, or a pickle lemonade. I don't know what that is, but I saw an ad for it. Some popcorn, maybe put pajamas on. I don't know. You're going to have so much fun tonight. Please welcome into your heart and into your home the Mick Lewis Trio.
Hey everybody, my name is Mick Lewis. Standing over here, this is Jason Werner playing guitar tonight. This is John Carpino playing bass. And this is a song called American Dream. It ain't a big white house on 100-acre lot. It ain't a big red barn full of southern charm with a dusty halo. It ain't a long cornfield or a passing stream. You know what happiness looks like to me. It's a home full of love that won't ever fade in time. A homegrown wife with a loving hand holding on to mine. A wide-eyed kid with the whole world laying at his feet. That's all I ever want my life to be. My American dream. It ain't a house on a hill or a mansion seat. It ain't a 49 Ford bullet holes in the door rolling down the street. It ain't a tall glass of wine on a fancy night. See, all I need for me to feel alright is a home full of love that won't ever fade in time. A homegrown wife with a loving hand holding on to mine. A wide-eyed kid with the whole world laying at his feet. That's all I ever want my life to be. My American dream, yeah. They say it's the simple things in life that satisfy simple minds. What you need in yours ain't always what I need in mine. I need a home full of love that won't ever fade in time. I need a homegrown wife with a brown eye staring back at mine. I need a Friday night with a bonfire and a warm ocean breeze. Sounds like the perfect life to me, yeah, baby. And it's a home full of love that won't ever fade in time. A homegrown wife with a loving hand holding on to mine. Why'd I kill with the whole world laying at his feet? It's all I ever want my life to be, yeah, my American dream. My American dream, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all I need. Thank you. One of the reasons I love being a songwriter is because I love to tell stories. And that's what this song is. This song's called Tennessee. So I'm planned out and I'm all paid. Sometimes love throws it all off track. It made me feel the way it made me feel tonight. Leaving you here just don't feel right. Oh, but I hope you find the right kind of guy that'll catch you when you fall. And if your dream is wide as the sky, girl, I hope you achieve it all. But if you ever get to missing me, I'll be right here in Tennessee. Chasing these dreams since I was 10. I'm as ready now as I've ever been. And all it costs is the girl of my dreams. I hate that I can't take her with me. Oh, 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 but I hope you find the right kind of guy that'll catch you when you fall. And if your dream is wide as the sky, girl, I hope you achieve it all. But if you ever get to missing me, I'll be right here in Tennessee. Chasing dreams lives involve some things that no one told me, that no one ever warned me, that I'd feel so lonely. It's killing me to think of your love in a night. Oh, you're down, 'cause it should be me. It should be me. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it turns out I'm the right kind of guy that'll love you after all. 'Cause girl, you made 1,000 miles feel so small, yeah. 'Cause now you're laying right next to me, down here in Tennessee. Down here in Tennessee, yeah. Down here in Tennessee, baby, oh, down here in Tennessee, yeah. Thank you. It's one of my favorites. This song's all about me and who I am. The song is called Twang. Name ain't Billy Joe, Bobby Ray, or Gene, and I wasn't no star on a baseball team, and I don't ever care for nothing but a little rock and roll. Oh yeah, I can feel it in my blood and down deep in my soul. This is who I am, and it's time that you know that these roots run deeper than anything that I've ever shown. The swinging is the closest thing to home that I've ever known. I didn't come from Bama, but I love the songs of the South. And I still love God and the way that steel guitar sounds. I did wrong without love, but I still don't care what you think. I may not be from Texas, but I love a little bit of twang. As a kid, that radio was my best friend. Always had that volume cranked straight up to 10. Drove my parents crazy, and my neighbors too. I love Skinner, Alabama, Allman Brothers, Grateful Dead, and a little bit of Trace with a little copperhead. I just want to live by the words my hero said. I'm a simple man trucking in this rockin' this who I am. I didn't come from Bama, but I love the songs of the South. And I still love God and the way that steel guitar sounds. I did wrong without love, but I still don't care what you think. I may not be from Texas, but I love a little bit of swing. come from Bama. No, but I love the songs of the South. And I love my God, so how do you like me now? You know I ain't no outlaw. No, but I don't give a damn what you think. I may not be from Texas, but I love a little bit of twang. Lord, give me that C4 Texas, 'cause I love that old Southern twang. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. So anybody that knows me knows I'm a massive Southern rock fan and an even bigger Leonard Skinner fan. So this one's for Ronnie Van Zant. The song's called Van Zant. Mike stand in a fishing pole, old head and a rebel soul. Little lamb, but you're gonna know I look up to. Southern man with a wild side, different stage every night. Ain't afraid of a fight if it comes his way. Some call him a legend, some say he's a simple man. Some say he's a pride of the South, and some say he's just a friend. To me, he's a hero. To me, he's a night owl. A whiskey, rock, and roll. They come Van Zant. He's got that southern soul with Lord and swamp flow. Just letting that free bird go. They call him Van Zant. Van Zant. Firebird and a Fenestrad, Nab works in the winterland. Al Cooper man is grand off a hard-working man. Southern pride and an attitude, no like him that he ever you. Don't you know I was born to do what he taught me to do? Some call him an outlaw because they don't understand. I say Neil Young was wrong for putting down that Southern man. To me, he's a hero. To me, he's a night owl. A whiskey, rock, and roll. They call him Van Zant. He's got that Southern soul with loot and swamp flow. Just letting that free bird go. They call him Van Zant. Van Zant. I said Van Zant. Oh yeah. Don't you know he's a hero? To me, he's a night owl. No whiskey, rock, and roll. They call him Van Zant. He's got that Southern soul with a load of swamp flow. Just letting that free bird go. They call him Van Zant. Van Zant. Oh, I said Van Zant. Yeah. Thank you. This is a song about the little beach town I came from that I absolutely love more than anything in the world. This song is called Where I Came From. I miss that shoreline in hot summer sun, rising up just as fast as it falls. I miss them nights on those salt-covered docks, watching waves under the white moonlight. I love my hometown. It's where I learned to fish, learned to love, prayed to my God up above that I could chase the world with these 6 strings. It's where I'll settle down, build a house, plant some roots down in the ground. It's everything I know, where I came from, yeah. I came from, yeah. I grew up on those red brick crosswalks, stretching down a quarter-mile Main Street. I long for those late-night car rides down 146 with a burnt seat. Those memories are what made me, and it's where I learned to fish, learned to love, pray to my God up above that I could chase the world with these 6 strings. It's where I'll settle down, build a house, plant some roots down in the ground. It's everything I know, where I came from. Nowhere feels like home, like the only place you know. And it's where I learned to live, learned to trust, put my faith in God above, and prayed that He would grant me with all I need. It's where I learned to fish, learned to love, prayed to my God up above that He would let me change the world with these 6 strings. It's where I'll settle down, build a house, plant some roots down in the ground. I can see it now, and man, I'm too proud where I came from. Yeah, I came from. It's where I learned to fish, where I learned to love. Yeah, yeah, I came from. Go Hornets. Thank you. This song's all about those big life decisions. I was playing punk rock music for a long time when I was younger and angstier. Well, it is now. And as I got older and I realized I had some real issues going on, and decided I needed therapy, and that's when I went. There's nothing wrong with therapy either. If you need it, go for it. So I decided to write this song and kind of go back to who I am. The song's called No Matter What. Hey, mama, I'm confused tonight. 'Cause I don't know if the call I made last year was right. Am I a runaway son or a simple man? I'm at a crossroad now and I don't know where I stand. 'Cause I'm in love with that downtown noise. But there's a song inside of me that I can't avoid. So tell me, do I stick to what I know? Or do I venture out into the unknown? 'Cause this town ain't nothing like back home. And no matter what happens, I won't let it go. Yeah. No, won't let it go, no, yeah. Well, you can hear it in the way I sing, and you can hear it in the way I play. Such a little blues, it'll make you wanna sway. When I bend every note like Albert King. Now most people say, when you know then you know. But I've worked too damn hard to let it go. So tell me, do I stick to what I know? Do I venture out into the unknown? 'Cause this town ain't nothing like back home. And no matter what happens, I won't let it go. Oh, yeah. Do I stick to what I know? Or do I risk it all just to feel at home? I don't know what to say, and I don't know where to go. But no matter what happens, I won't. No matter what happens, I won't let it go. Let it go. Na 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 la 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 la. Thank you very much.
Mick, you want to do one more song and then I'm going to come talk to you.
Absolutely.
Find out all your secrets.
Secrets. My favorite color is brown because nobody ever picks it. I don't like long walks on the beach because the sand hurts my feet. You know what I'm saying? This is one of our current songs we have out right there, you know, on the interwebs and such, and all your streaming platforms. You like that one? This song's called Chevy. We don't have to take it past first gear. We can park the truck and stay right here. We can watch the moon burn out, dream out loud with you. You and me and the miles in that square party style. I don't care where we ride as long as I'm with you. Something about the party lines making us fall in love tonight. And my Chevy, yeah, yeah. Never thought you'd want a life like that. I've been seeing my old worn-out hat. I never thought the simple life would ever lead me right to you. Oh yeah. See with me and the miles and that square body style. I don't care where we ride as long as I'm with you. Something at the body lines making us fall in love tonight. And my Chevy, yeah. Chevy, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. You and me and the miles in that square body style. I don't care how long we ride as long as I'm with you. Something at the body lines that made you mine. And my Chevy, yeah. Chevy, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Hey.
I'm going to sneak my way in here. I don't want to step on. Listen. So this is the perfect spot for me. I like this. I'm not on camera. I like that. Can I get in here next to you?
Of course you can.
Wow. So can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
You're not the same band I expected to listen to. Now, are you wondering if that's good or bad?
I'm praying that's a good thing.
It's a really good thing. There was not one song that you did that I didn't really get into. I really liked every single song. There was not a song that I didn't like.
Well, thank you so
That's
much.
that's not normal.
Well, I've been working super hard at it. I'm 27 now. I started writing when I was 12, so.
I'm overly impressed. You've invested some good money. Your money that you've invested in this is a good thing.
She's talking to Rob Coleman. Rob Coleman is a huge part of this band, and we wouldn't be here without him. So, if you're at a show, come up. And say hi.
I'm impressed. I was impressed. Okay, so I was impressed when I saw you playing at the coffee shop, and I guess I didn't understand the depth of your talent at that point because I only saw like one song. You've been writing since you were 12. When did you pick up your first guitar?
I was 10.
And did you know then that this was the thing?
Oh, I always knew. I mean, as long as I could remember. I mean, even before I could play guitar and my hands were too little, I would just run around and pick up brooms or rakes or boat paddles or anything and just kind of strum it like it was a guitar, you know.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
What did your parents think about that?
My mom, she was just happy to see something that made me happy. And I'm sure my dad felt the same way. I'll break his chops a little bit. I love you, Dad. There was one day we're in the car and, little feedback. We're at Sears of all places. And,
Okay.
I say, Dad, let's go to Guitar Center. I need strings and picks. And he goes, son, you've picked up a very expensive hobby, and that's all this is ever going to be. Well, a show with Artemis Pyle from Leonard Skinner in July and a show opening for Hardy in August later. Here we are doing our thing.
I'm so proud of you. It's just wonderful. And the fact that you are as young as you are and you're doing music that is not your age.
Yeah, I've been told
So
I'm an
you're
old soul.
kind of like I was just going to say that. You're kind of like an old soul. Now, let's talk about your writing. Did you write all of these songs?
Yeah.
And what made you decide that you needed to have a trio? You never wanted to just kind of get out there and do this all on your own?
I mean, the music that I'm writing, you need more than one set of hands to play it.
Okay.
You know, and as far as these guys, I'm just so lucky to have them with me. They're more like brothers than bandmates these days, and they're just phenomenally talented.
They seem to be very in sync with what you're doing and how you're doing it. How do songs come to you? Do you have a muse that comes into you and you sit down and write a song, or do you sit down and really think hard about the music that you write?
It kind of just comes. You know, you get inspiration randomly, and that's what's so great about having iPhones and all this kind of technology, because you just hit record, and
right.
even if it's just me mumbling nonsense into it, I've got it. There it is. Now I can. It's like a piece of clay. You can mold it to how you need it to be.
Right. So what you said about we all need therapy. So
yeah.
did you know that that's what I do?
Oh, you do?
That's my job.
Maybe we'll talk.
I like my real job, like the one I get paid for. So it's true. We all need therapy. Even good therapists need to go to therapy. It's probably why people become therapists to begin with, because they need therapy. I'm serious. I know all the people that I went to. What are we listening to? What was that? Oh.
Some toll-free guy called me. Can we have your money? No.
No, I'm buying guitar picks and strings.
True. Teach a kid to buy musical instruments. We'll never have money to buy drugs.
So we don't want to run out of time. I want to talk to the other guys for a minute, and then I'm going to come back to you. But while I'm, kiboshing or whatever you call that. What do you call that? While I'm doing that, kibitzing. Yes. Kibitzing. You know the word. That's great. Word. That's great. Is Gina your wife?
I think it's Yiddish.
Okay, I'll be back. But while I'm kibitzing, think of all the things you want to tell them about where to find you, where you're going to be playing, where they can find your music. And you haven't said anything to me about any CDs or anything. So I'm going to assume you don't have any.
Do people have CD players anymore?
I do. I'm coming over here. Did you say that your wife's birthday was today or your wedding anniversary?
I was just joking.
You were?
Yes, my wife's birthday is May 21st.
Oh, well, it's close enough.
Yes, I should start thinking about it right now.
Yes, you should. Okay. But you can still take her home stickers and a
Yes,
pen.
That's right. She'll be very happy.
I can give you another pen.
Okay.
So you can give her a pen too.
I love pens.
I do too. So when did you start playing? Your guitar is littler than his. I just want you to know that
Happens all the time. I'm sorry.
That your guitar is littler than his?
I was just
That's why he's got all those pedals.
I am just, you know what? That truck driver sailor just came out in me, and we're not going to talk about Cheetos.
No, please, let's not.
What made you start playing guitar?
I was always pretty creative, and my brother played guitar for about 6 months, and I played drums, and my parents wouldn't buy me a drum set, so his guitar just kind of sat there, so I picked it up. I was like 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you been playing since you were 9, or did you stop and take a break, or?
No, just been always playing.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd you meet this guy?
You
have a couple years on him.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yes.
a
He's
couple
what
years.
I hope to look like when I get older.
This gray hair's not
Aw.
dyed. It's well earned. Yeah, we met at a family Christmas party actually.
Cool.
Yeah, he's basically my cousin at this point.
Something like that.
Or nephew.
Nephew, cousin, cousin,
Yeah.
nephew.
Something incestuous that I can't think of.
And here we go again, back to the Cheetos.
No, it's fine.
This is what you're saying.
All right, so my last you just told me how you met him. I was just going to ask how you guys got hooked up, but
Yeah, it
don't.
was a family Christmas party.
And that was fun.
Italian. Yeah, it was very strange. I had just bought a Telecaster. We were showing you pictures of our guitars, and I heard a CD. I took it home, and I said to my wife, I was like, I think I got to join this band because he writes this great shit. You feel it from the heart. So
Now, do you write any music yourself?
I do.
Yeah. Do you ever ask him if you can put it on one of you guys' records?
No.
Really?
No, Mick's got his own thing, and I'm just kind of like, I just try to make his music the best I can because I have a lot of different creative avenues, and the southern rock thing or the acoustic songwriter stuff that he does is a little new for me. So it adds another something that I like to try to do. So hopefully I add.
So what
something.
other kind of bands do you like to play with? Did I hear you say something about the punk rock thing? Did you have a mohawk?
No, I never had a mohawk.
I did. I had
no,
a,
but he wasn't punk.
I
band,
had
though.
a flamingo pink mohawk.
You did.
Yeah, think on that and the Cheetos, and I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
All right, wait. I'm gonna go on this side so that you can get to your mic, and it's not important for me to be on the camera. So, answer the questions. So you have a.
Clock you with my bass.
That'd be okay. I've been hit with worse things. Of course, you didn't see the other guy, did you?
No.
Okay, so you have a couple years on both these guys.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been playing bass?
Oh, longer than I want to admit, over 40 years.
And what made you pick up your bass? And was that the instrument of choice is what I should ask.
Always was.
Really?
Deep Purple Machine Head album.
Oh my God.
Was my first influence on playing bass, and that and Grand Funk. And then early Allman Brothers, like the early Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
Barry Oakley was a Superman. I don't have words. He was brilliant. But all those guys. I just learned. I just learned a lot of stuff.
It was a
from doing
thing.
all that stuff back then. Yeah, I mean, and back then bass wasn't up front like it is in a lot of songs nowadays. These guys are doing.
No, they
crazy-
stood in the back.
They're doing crazy stuff. But if you listen to the stuff back then, Chicago, Grand Funk, Deep Purple. If you listen to those guys, the stuff they did, and we talked about Jethro Tull before.
Right.
Glenn Cornick, I believe his name was.
He could
guys,
play.
Guys were freaking brilliant.
Yep.
And they actually put a lot of thought into what they did, and and it's was very inspirational to me, and it just took off from there, and it was.
So you've been playing bass all your life. Have you played with any bands that you'd like to talk about?
None that you'd ever heard of, probably. But
That doesn't matter.
Many different bands doing everything
How
from.
many bands, John? How many bands do you think you've been?
I've lost count. I think over 10 probably.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
I played. How many bands did you play with? All of them. So I want.
Everything
That-
from experimental fusion.
Oh,
to,
that's cool.
To jazz, to funk, to metal, to this stuff, which is really cool. But anyway,
I like this from the north southern type rock because you're not from down south, and this is definitely a southernish type rock kind of thing, which I kind of like a lot. Never mind. So I wanted you brought up a band that is one of my memories, huge memories. The very first rock concert that I ever went to, I ran away from home so I could go to Portland, Maine, and see Deep Purple. And guess who opened for them? This was a long time. This was when I had normal hair, and I was about 12.
okay.
So it was a long time ago.
Who's the opening band? Jay Giles?
It was.
Jay Giles. Yeah,
It
they
was.
opened for everybody back then. Yeah.
It was, and they got booed off the stage.
Same thing at the Jethro Tull show.
Yep.
Yep.
They got booed off the stage, and then they came back and they went off the stage, and I guess they were kind of like, we're going back out. They came back out, and something happened, and the audience erupted, and my mind was a little altered. I think we were doing something, I don't know. It was something that was a little tiny. It was purple. It was fungus. Fungus.
A little mescaline
Priscilla
thingy.
Simon.
I think it was THC.
Could have been, yeah.
I don't know. I did that stuff back then, guys. I know. But so when you said that, I was like, wow. So that was like my very first real rock concert all by myself. And boy, did I get in trouble when I got home. Whoo! I got in big trouble for that. So I'm glad you play bass. I saw you doing some singing too. That's something that you've always done also?
No, not really. I only with one of my bands called Brand New Karma back in about 15 years ago. I started singing then, and with Mick, I've been doing more singing than ever.
That's awesome.
And playing bass and singing is a little trickier than most other instruments because a lot of times it's not on the beat.
Right,
you know,
right, right,
You
right.
crush it though.
You do.
We play War Pigs by Black Sabbath, and he sings it. Amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's what you guys have to go out with. Oh my gosh, that would be so wild. All right, I'm going to go back over here. I'm so proud of you guys. So I'm going to get whacked by a six string. I'm going to come on this side. No, I'll come on this side. Mick, I'll come on this side. Let's not get tied up. I didn't say it.
I ain't saying that.
So you wrote a song about the Shoreline hometown that you grew up in. Are there any shows coming up in that hometown, Shoreline town you grew up in?
I'm sure there are. I'm going to shamelessly pull out my calendar.
That's on his phone? As it should be? Yes, yes,
Steve
yes.
Jobs, thanks for giving me everything on my cellular device. Let's see what we got. Next Friday, April 18th, we're playing at Docks in Clinton.
Cool.
That place is awesome. And then the next day, the 19th, we're at the Stand in Brantford. So
Nice,
Brantford's where
nice.
I'm from. I love
And
that
then
town a
after
lot.
that, do you have any festivals planned this summer? You have any big gigs, any little gigs? Are
So,
you
yeah,
doing
we
any
actually
backyard
do.
parties?
Yeah, we've actually had a lot more parties this year and last year too. We have the best fans in the world. And that was one thing I wanted to make sure I mentioned today. It wasn't us that got us here. It was you guys. So
I agree.
all y'all coming out every weekend and supporting us the way you do. That's why we're still here. So thank you, you guys.
Can I get a shot of this? Nope. Can't because I can't hold it. How's this? How's that? Can you undress that for me, please? Thank you. So when he undresses that, then I'll show y'all. But is that the only CD you have out? And where can people get it besides at a show?
You can get that everywhere on all streaming platforms. So the record's called Rebel Soul. You can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, all the major streaming platforms.
Nice. Nice. Now, here we go, like this. Oh, you did some of these songs today. Nice. So when you put this record together, what studio did you tape in?
We record in Acetone Productions in Bethany.
Nice.
And our main engineer is a guy named Matt. And we love you, Matt. We hope you see this. He's been super good to us, super good to me. Just one of the best guys I've ever worked with.
Do you think that these people that are being super good to you are being as super good to you because they recognize the kind of talent that you have?
I think so. That coupled with just being genuinely good people.
Well, yeah, most people in the music business are at this level are really good people. There's some real assholes at the upper level. I don't care who hears that. I'll tell them they're assholes. You know how I am. But I think that at this level, and especially in Connecticut, don't you feel like the music community in Connecticut is just together and works together and helps each other? Don't you see that?
I think it's the strongest thing I've ever been a part of.
Right. I agree with you. I agree with you. And people try to tell me that I'm a part of it, and I'm like, no.
We'll give you a tambourine. You'll fit in something.
No. Actually, I'll tell you what I do play.
What do you play?
The washboard. I have a really nice one that was made for me. I used to play the trombone. I used to play the piano. I was taught to play the accordion, but I can't. What's your favorite venue to play in? I don't want you to name a venue. I want you to name the kind of crowd, the kind of atmosphere, and the amount of people that you like to play for. Do you like to play for like 40 people in a listening room, or do you like to play in a auditorium with 200 people? What's your favorite way to play for people?
Well, out of all the ones we've done, we were lucky enough to play for about 7,000 people in Cape Cod last year.
Nice.
And that is probably my favorite setting to play because you can just crank it up, be super loud. The energy is palpable. You can feel it.
It is. It is. I think I felt that energy in other smaller venues too. But I know that feeling of being in a room with thousands of people, all in the same space, going towards the same vibe of feeling you guys play. That is powerful. I'm impressed. I don't say that to everybody. Do I say that to everybody? I don't, do I? I don't. I
Well,
don't.
Thank you. That's what we aim for.
If I tell you that I'm impressed, I am. And I'm stealing this, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it, and I'm gonna put it in the radio station
That'd be phenomenal. Thank you so
and
much.
make sure that it gets played, because. So what I'd really, really, really like to do now is I'd like to get off the camera. I really hate being on TV. I love what we do. We bring you guys the best music that we can find, and I love that, and I love you guys that watch this show. But I hate being on TV. I want you guys to enjoy some more music by Mick and his band. So please, get another drink while I go back to my seat, and let's let these guys kick it up. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'm going to go back over here. Go ahead. Take us out with that song.
All right, boys. What shall we play, gentlemen? We got anything y'all want to throw in there? Yeah. How many songs could we give you? One?
One last song.
I think we should go out with a banger. Which one? Let's play Rob's song. So we wrote this song for this guy named Rob Coleman because he deserves it. This is a story of so I have a lot of guitars. It's my addiction, as you can see. Every time you come to a show, I'll have a different one. It's really bad, but keeps me out of trouble. Anyway, Rob and I were hanging out one day, and in his basement, he has a wall of guitars, and up there he had a 75 Yamaha acoustic, and I was messing around with it, and I asked him, I said, man, if you're going to sell this thing, what would you let it go for? And he takes it up off the wall, dusts it off, puts it in a case. He goes, free, have it. And so I wrote this song about that. It's called Mr. Coleman. Well, I left home when I was 20 years old, 'cause I knew I had to put my feet on the road and sing my songs in a raspy vocal tone. I heard it from my pops. He said, boy, get a job. That rock and roll that you're playing, it's a got to stop, and use a fool if you think it's gonna take you to the top. But then one night a man 6'5" said, oh boy, what you playing and what's that job now? Won't you play it all night? 'Cause these blues they ain't a trending, but Lord, it's the way I'm living. It's in my veins and I ain't ever gonna stop playing. You can bebop and boogie, but you know you ain't gonna move me. I need that good old rockin' that I learned from Mr. Coleman. Go ahead, boy. Well, a man shook my hand and asked, boy, where you been? And how do you do that picking without losing your skin? And I said, hey, man, I guess it's just who I am. And so I asked for his name and if he could explain where he got that guitar.
guitar with a vintage flame, and would it be okay if I played Mr. Breeze? So Mr. Coleman and now, well, we got high and sang every Leonard Skinner song that I could play right by the end of the night. Oh, that guitar was mine, yeah, it was. 'Cause these blues, they ain't a-trending, but Lord, it's the way I'm living. It's in my veins and I ain't ever gonna stop playing. And you can be bopping boogie, but you know you ain't gonna move me. I need that good old rockin' that I learned from Mr. Coleman. One more time, boy. Yeah, now these blues ain't a-trending, but it's the only way I'm living. I was born to pick, you know I'm never gonna stop playing. And you can be poppin' boogie, but you ain't ever gonna move me. I need that good old rockin' that I learned from Mr. Coleman. Now play that blues right now, won't you, Mr. Coleman?